This position here, where I've got the head with one arm, the arm with the other, and I'm putting a lot of weight onto Richie. I've got very little weight on my hip. It's called Kesa Gatame. Super common in judo, super common in sambo, shoot wrestling, not as common in jiu-jitsu, but there are some really good submissions from here. There are a bunch of garbage submissions that you're not going to catch on people very often. Like if he's got his head up, you might be able to do a sleeve choke where you bring the hand into your own sleeve and then put your fist in the guy's throat. Most good guys aren't going to give you that. So that's a freebie because it doesn't count. The first one is when he's got his hands here, he's got them tight. I'm going to attack this arm. Link your hands, please. He doesn't want to have this arm floating around. Okay, cool. I'm going to take my hand, just like I'm doing a guillotine choke, and bring my wrist underneath his elbow, link my hands together, finger to finger. I'm going to pull upwards like this. Sometimes that'll tap a guy. That'll tap a guy if he's got tight shoulders. But if it doesn't tap him, he will release that arm, which now gives me the next attack. So I have to track this arm right away. I'm going to shove it down into sort of an Americana position and bring my leg over top of it. And I'm going to link my hands here with an S grip on the back of his head. And I'm going to lift up here while pulling my leg back there. And if I do them at the same time, it's very powerful. So right now, Richie's thumb is pointing down this way. One escape here is going to punch this arm straight. When it comes straight, I need to monitor it again, and I step over with my other leg. His thumb is currently pointing up. One leg is at the wrist, the other thigh is under the knee. I'm going to bring this leg up and this leg down, and it's a straight arm lock, which you can still do controlling the head. Now, if the guy tries to bend his arm upwards, you go back to the first one. Here, now he punches his arm straight. I go to the straight arm bar. If he turns his hand down, this is problematic. What I'm going to do is I'm going to scoot a little deeper, and instead of being on the side of this foot, I'm going to come onto the sole of this foot. Now I'm going to kick this arm straight, and I'm essentially bending his arm that way. So we've got 3 high percentage submissions, this way, and this way. Now my fourth and possibly favorite submission from Kesa Gatame is baiting him to take my back. A lot of jiu-jitsu guys will try and take your back. They'll be trying to climb here. I can even be baiting that by dangling my leg a little bit too close to his leg. When this heel comes over my leg, I'm going to backstep. There. I'm going to be going from in front of his bottom leg to below his bottom leg. I'm going to let go, and I'm going to dive down. At this point, I'm going to take his foot, make a foot sandwich, my head, his foot, the floor, control his heel, pinch my legs, and apply the knee bar. If we're in a submission grappling context, it's a very short transition from here to the various heel hooks as well. So the top 4 are arm up, arm straight but pointing down and attacking the bottom knee for the knee bar, possibly transitioning into the 411 and the whole leg lock game.